All right, I'm sitting here with Lerato Dlamini, and you're getting back into the ring June the 16th, the nice around the corner. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Hey, thanks for having me, man. I'm feeling good, bro. I've been waiting for the new year to start, so that I can get back into the ring and do my thing, get back to winning ways.
As you said, back to winning ways, and of course you got to put on a show again, and you did that before the Jazza Dickens fight. You put on a great show in Free State, going back home, stopping your opponents. Didn't go right in Liverpool. Can you just talk us through the last experience you had?
That was a good experience. I mean, it's like with me, even in negative situations, I always think positive. So with that fight, I learned a lot. And it was a close fight, man. And it was a close fight. It could have went either way if it was in a neutral country. But I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of the performance that I put in. And I think now that it's a new year, I'm gonna do better than I did last year.
We're halfway through the year already. Obviously, you had to take some time to refine some of your game plan and your skills. I see the guys in the gym, it's getting hot again. But the second half of the year, let's talk about it. I mean, how many fights realistically are you going to have this year?
To be honest with you, I don't want the same thing that happened last year to happen again this year. Last year I had 3 fights in 4 months. So that was quite hectic. But it was opportunities. When opportunities come, you should just take them. And some people think about the risk. They put the risk first. But with me, I put the reward first and the risk last. So this year, I think we can have maybe 3 fights. Yeah, 3 fights, but not in the space of 4 months, though. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a fair point as well, because obviously, especially when you're fighting a lot of rounds, I mean, your preparation, weight going up and down, it's very, very difficult. So if you could have 3 fights maybe every 2 to 3 months going forward until the end of the year, that'll be great. But you got big ambitions now, because I mean, you're still right up there. You're number 7 in the IBF as things stand. Win this fight, obviously you can look to maybe move up the ratings. Do you have any goals? So for the people at home, just to bring you into context, Lerato is fighting 16th of June. You've got a Filipino opponent, which is going to be standing in the way of your dreams again. But you have bigger fish to fry in terms of the world boxers, the guys that you have that you'll be looking at. Who are those guys?
The fight that I'm really looking forward to, the fight that I really crave, is a fight against Warrington. I feel like that's a fight that can put me up there, close to the world title opportunities, close to world title eliminators, because he's a big name, former 2-time world champion, So I think a fight against him is the fight that I really crave for.
You have Laduma Lamati fighting for your previous title. You've held the WBC silver featherweight title. He's fighting for it now. He's got a hard task against Nick Ball in Ireland. Will you be watching his fight as one of his teammates?
Yes, man, I will be watching his fight, because, we've been putting in a lot of work together. Most people don't know that me and Lamati have been sparring during COVID. It was just the both of us in the gym putting in the work, So, and I remember we were talking about getting such opportunities, I had the opportunity to fight for the BC Silver, I won it, and now it's his turn to win it as well, and I wish him all the best.
When we had the fights against Jazza Dickens and you had 4 weeks to prepare, is that a fight that you want to do a return fight for?
Yes, man, I wanna fight Jazza. I mean, if you can look at that fight, I took the fight in the space of 3 weeks, because I was already in camp. So we had to take it, So now it's I really want to have that rematch with Jazza, and I hope that it's gonna happen maybe this year or early next year. We'll just have to wait and see, because he's still rated highly. He's number 4 in the ABF. I'm number 7. So yeah.
And of course, to get to that world level again, discussing the Filipino opponent, have you done a lot of research on him?
Yes, I have. He's a very tall, rangy fighter, strong kid. Most Filipinos are very strong, they come forward for a lot of punches. So yeah, I have.
Right, so I'm just getting the name of your opponent, Jesray Warrington. He's the guy that you'll be fighting. Just to mention for him, because last time you fought Gomorrah, I think it was, you took care of him in 4 rounds. Are you looking to do a similar fashion type fight?
This one he's a lot stronger than Gomera, and he's very tall.
Okay.
He's very tall, but yeah, he's flat-footed. He has a very good right hand. Throws a lot of punches. But I feel like with my style, with my speed, with my movement, with my experience, I'm just gonna be too much for him. So hopefully I'm gonna stop him, maybe in the later rounds.
I mean, that'll be nice, a nice finish, because you are a finisher as well. When you hurt someone, that's the end of it. They don't recover, and I guess the world needs to see that now. Like, I mean, you got the WBC silver, you dropped Penaloza twice, but the world needs to see like you back there again. And I think the Warrington fight, as you mentioned, would be one of those ones where you could potentially put that on.
Yeah, man. Like, I just feel like with me, like with how my career has been going, like. Some guys are lucky that they have a solid promoter who can start their career from scratch, build them up, get them world title eliminators just to push them. So with me, I had to go from one promoter to another, and like I don't complain because I feel like as persons, as boxers, our paths are different. You know what I mean? So with me, I feel like right now I'm in the peak of my career, and whatever opportunity comes, I'm just gonna take it. And one day I will fight on those big stages, fight those big names, and just make myself known, to the world.
It'd be nice to have 2 South African featherweight world champions. Obviously, Ludumo will be going the WBC route, you and the IBF. Obviously, we all have WBC dreams, but as teammates, you will never fight each other, I'm assuming.
Nah, man, I don't think that fight will happen because we know each other too well. Even when we spar, I know when he does this move, what he's gonna do. He knows when I do this move, what punch am I gonna throw. So it's like we just know each other too well, man. Like just way too well. Yeah.
Right, and then let's go back to the scene. Obviously, we didn't talk about American boxing as well. There's other champions out there. Are you interested in the American fights?
I am. Like I said, whatever opportunity comes, we're just gonna take it. But first I need to finish this guy from the Philippines, get him out of the way, get back to winning ways, move up in the ratings, and then I feel other opportunities will come through, man.
It's back to the Eastern Cape again. I know that we've fought recently in Free States and abroad, but Eastern Cape as well. You've had a few fights, so you're still building down there?
Yeah, man. I think this is my 5th fight in Eastern Cape. And, shout out to Rumble for giving me an opportunity, just to come back. I've been waiting to come back, bro. I've been waiting, so shout out to them. And I'm really looking forward to the 16th of June.
So you've been boiling, you've been very hungry to come back. Obviously, no one likes to lose in the sports. Have you learned anything from the loss in particular?
To be honest with you, it was hard, to just accept the loss. I don't like losing. I don't think any athlete like losing, but it's part of the game, But for me, it was just hard to accept it because I feel like I put on a good. I wouldn't say it wasn't one of my best performances, but I put in a solid performance, and I think a draw would have been better. But it's very difficult to get a draw in the backyard of your opponent. You know what I mean? But just like the mental part of it, I had to overcome it. So to overcome the difficulties of accepting a loss was really hard because I was on a 7-fight winning streak, a 7-year winning streak. So it was very hard. But I take the good with the good and the bad with the bad, and we're gonna see a different lights out this time around.
All right. Well, that's kind of a message you're sending to the fans there. And do you have a message for your opponents before you step in the ring with him? Is there one?
I just hope it comes to South Africa in shape, in good condition. And I wish him all the best on his preparations. And I'm gonna knock him out.
I like the message. I love the confidence. And we're getting back there. This is just another obstacle for you. Getting back up there to the big titles again. Lerato, anything lastly from you? Any thank yous? Any shout outs?
Let me just give a shout out to my sponsor, Astro Pass. Heiswa and Salitos. You know, Rumble Africa, shout out to them. Yeah, man, and that's all the people back home supporting me. We back, man. We back. The new year, same mentality, just different lights out, man.